Hello everybody. So today I'm gonna talk to you about another stock that I'm looking at. The stock ticker symbol is the name is Nautilus. Ticker symbol is NLS, and I'm not a financial advisor, so I could be 100% wrong and lose all your money. So please don't copy me. So so what does Nautilus do? So it sells like connected fitness product, like exercise bikes, treadmills, and weightlifting products, and yeah, mostly those kind of products. So it's more like a competitor to Peloton. Okay. So 2019, like around 2019, um, Nautilus don't have any connected product. What I mean by that is that when you have hopefully everybody know what Peloton is. When you buy a Peloton bike, you have a screen like an iPad attached to the bike, and so you call that a connected product. But in 2019, Nautilus product don't have any iPad attached to it. So in the middle of 2019, like toward the end of 2019, they launched more products, connected products. So they attach more like a TV into their bike and treadmill as well. So their their screen is pretty big. Like the biggest one is like 18, I don't know, more than it's big. I think it's very like 18, 17 inch. That's attached to a treadmill, and also their ball flex bikes as well. And there's one little thing I don't like about their screen, because it look like they attach a TV instead of an iPad into their product, like the Bowflex product that you get on and exercise and with but their like bikes and treadmill is like 50% cheaper than Peloton. That's why I wish like they will spend like $500 to upgrade the TV they attach to the bike or treadmill, because it doesn't look that good. So I think it's attached like an iPad as well, like Peloton did. So it will look a lot better, because look is very important in today's society. So if you're a tender, the only thing you look at of a female is how good she look. Okay, you don't look at how the quality, attitude, or anything like that. Okay, so that's the first thing you look at. So is the bikes or treadmills that you're trying to buy. It's the first thing you look at is the look. If you don't like the look, they're not going to try the product. Okay, so that's the first thing. So I think they have to have very beautiful design. That's very important. So my one suggestion is attach an iPad instead of a TV looking screen. Okay, and yeah, like I say, so that's the first thing. And then because of the COVID, their revenue growth is pretty amazing. That more than 100% growth. That's not a list. Okay, so they have like 4 or 5 brands under their group. So they sold off 2 brands, so they only have 3 major brands left. First one is Bowflex. So that's that have a lot of awareness. It's kind of Bowflex is kind of the premium brand. It's more like Peloton. Then they got another one, and Switzerland. So SCHWINN. That's how you spell it. I don't know how to pronounce it. So that's like the second brand. That's more on the middle, lower end. and their own, and then the third one is Nautilus. Okay, so I think the management, they got a new CEO in 2019, and the CEO is executing and solving all the problems, almost all the problems that I am concerned about in this video. Because for one, the CEO understands that when consumer think about the brand image of Nautilus or Brofix, is they think of it as a 1980s fitness product. So there's consumers like me and everybody else, because how they design the brand logo and brand image, and that's how people persuade the brand as. So that's very important problem they are trying to solve as well. So CEO understands that it's very important that to get the people to think of Brofix or Nautilus as a 21st century like company that's like simple and beautiful products, not a 1980s very like dry and dead product. So that's the CEO trying to market the product toward that direction of a better, of a like a luxury type of product that you're proud to own. Okay, so that's what the CEO is doing. That's very good. Okay, another thing I need to talk to you guys about is how the stock price is already up like more than 1,000%. So it usually to have a $50 million market cap. Right now is 500 million. So I still think valuation is pretty reasonable. Okay, so let me kind of explain why I am only buying $200 or $300 worth of stock at around $16. Okay, for one, the company is trying to transition into a software company. Okay, here's something that I think that will blow your mind a lot. The first let me close the my windows, so it's kind of like the sunlight is getting in. Yeah, let me close it so so the first is that the first thing they did really good, that I am very surprised how fast they can execute. Okay, 2020 they launched 8 products to the market that have connected screen. That is very fast execution. Okay, I think in 2019 they only have 1 product that have an iPad or TV attached to it, but in 2020 that product go up to 8. So that's very good execution by the CEO. Because in comparison, like Apple launch 1 or 2, 3 products a year, but Nautilus launch 8. So that's very good execution. I know that CEO can execute. Okay, so here comes the reason why I am buying a couple $100 of this stock. And I'll also explain why I only putting in a couple hundred, not $10,000 on this stock. Okay, the reason I am buying, putting some money on this stock is because the attachment rate to their subscription is mind-blowing good. Okay, let me tell you why. So their subscription attachment rate is almost 100%. So Nautilus offers a subscription product. The product is called JRNY. So it's kind of like a platform. So when you buy a bike, Nautilus bike or Brofix bike, you can subscribe to their subscription product that costs around, if you pay for 1 year, that's like half the price of Peloton. If you pay for 1 year, that's around $13 a year, and you can watch their and you can like watch their coach teach you how to like do bicycling, like do the biking or treadmill. You can watch programs that their coach recorded or watch it live, and you can also do treadmills like running around another country. They can show a screen of another like Belgium's road, and you can run around with the like and you can watch the screen and run. Right? It kind of make you feel like you're taking a run in another country. So that's pretty creative. And another creative product they have is like their bike can tilt. So that's very interesting. Okay, and that's one of the innovation I think they are doing better than Peloton, because Peloton's bike cannot tilt like the Bowflex bike that can tilt. So that's very good they are doing. And let's talk about the subscription. So they launched a subscription product, I think it was on 2019 or around that time, and their goal is by the end of this year, 2021, the goal is to have 250,000 subscribers paying $13 a month. Okay, so the attachment to the subscription is almost nearing 100%. That means every single person that buys a Bowflex bike that have a screen on it, or some kind of treadmill that's connected fitness, they will subscribe to the subscription product. Okay, so that's very, very amazing. So what that means is that every time a customer buys a Bowflex product, like buying an iPhone, every month Apple makes a little bit of money of software. Like when you download an app, they take a 30% cut, something like that. Used to like Nautilus don't make any product. If you buy a treadmill from Nautilus, there's one-time payment. But right now, you buy a treadmill from Nautilus and you pay the subscription to you and to see their like programs every month. They are getting recurring revenue every month, and the attachment is 100%. That's what's amazing about, and that's what's so great about this product right now. That I'm seeing that I like. That's why I'm buying a little bit of the stock. And then they say that by 2026 they shall have 2 million subscribers. So if they can successfully execute by getting 2 million subscribers, I think the stock price could go up like 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So it could be probably like a $70 stock. But if they cannot execute, I think the stock price will stay around $16, $15. Okay, so right now the valuation is fair. It's not dramatically overvalued or undervalued. So it's fair at $500 million valuation. That's how I think. So remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so what I say could be wrong. Okay, so let me also explain why I am not putting $10,000 on this stock. The reason is that the CEO have been dumping a lot of stock. Okay, so if you think if I'm the CEO of this company, if I think that the stock will worth $70 on 2026, why will I sell right now? Okay, now a lot of top level executive of the company is dumping a lot of their stock. That's the only huge concern. If the CEO is putting more money and buying more of their company, I will also buy drop like couple $1,000 on this stock, but they are not. The CEO is selling. That's why that's a major concern, and they're like other executive vice president of something that's also selling as well. But the CEO I think the CEO sold out of the stock because it went up 10 times, but CEO bought back some of it, not a lot. That's a little bit of positive sign, I guess. So that's one look at that. So this I want to make this video and give you guys a heads up about this stock I'm looking at, and you guys can do some research and we'll think. Overall, to summarize, the CEO is doing a great job transitioning the company into more having a software side revenue. So the CEO is doing pretty good about that. That's why I'm buying a little bit of the stock. If the company can successfully execute and get more subscribers, I will also buy more. So please help me out and give this video a like and subscribe. And if in the future and I am buying more of this stock, I will also make a video about it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll make another video real soon.